From the fairway to the tap room, this is Off Tap and Off Course.
Back, everybody. This is Off Tap and Off Course. Is it? Why wouldn't it be, brother? What are we sneaking about today? Are we all just delusional from the
Holding on
long
during the
week?
holiday season.
Yeah, right? This is a long holiday season, man. Long for everybody.
I'm just waiting for that golf day and see if we got that date scheduled
Oh
already.
yeah, I haven't. I have to call him. I'm gonna call him tomorrow, dude. Cause like I would have just booked it online, like I normally would have, you know.
Yeah.
But I keep telling you, like, because we have more than 4 people, I have to be like, do I have to get a second tea time or something, or what do we do here? Uh, yeah. So I'll call him tomorrow and get it all sorted. But
That's
I think basically everybody confirmed. So,
everybody's good to go.
yeah, I think
Nobody's
so.
dropping out.
I'm still
Nobody's
iffy
cry
on
about having to
one.
rent clubs.
But no, he's gonna cry. But he already confirmed he's going.
Okay.
He's gonna be mad as shit about that. I told him again too. I was like, remember, this is the place you were mad as hell. The club rental was expensive, and he didn't say anything about that one.
I say, hey,
Oh,
bro, you just go find a
yeah,
secondhand set.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's harder for him left-handed, right? But I was like, just get
It
the
is, but like
Amazon
they
one.
exist.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
exist. I was like, just get that Amazon one and be fine with it,
At this
dude.
point, if he's paying more than $100 for this, and this is like the third or fourth time he's come out, it's like, what are you
Yeah.
short $50 on the Amazon says? Like, what are we doing
Honestly,
here?
yeah, dude, for real. Because at most, I think, like, actually, yeah, I think it's like a $70 rental, dude. Because I remember
Yeah.
when I took them, it was like a $30 tea time. And then he was the only one who's like, dude, why am I paying $100 right now? And I was like, I don't know, dude, you rented clubs? Like, we did, well,
Yeah.
maybe a little less than 70 because we did get balls, but that at max
Yeah.
maybe was $20, but it wasn't. I know it was like the smaller box, so it
Okay.
was like 10, $15. So let's go with like a
Prices aren't that
60.
bad right now though at
Yeah.
that course. Like there's
No.
right now it's everything
Oh
between
yeah, right now?
11 1142 through 1240 before 1 is all 99 and at 110 they you drop down to 79. So
Oh, so
99
it is getting cheaper as we get in?
yeah.
Let's see.
And like, that 1 o'clock might be okay
89.
because like
Yeah, it's getting cheaper.
79 bucks at 110, if we could maybe book that guy.
Yeah. Uh, on the date, let me move
Yeah,
this.
that's the 21st, right?
All
Yeah,
right,
I
you
got it.
already.
I'm
No,
already
this is
there.
the 21st. I was gonna choose this one. That's the 11 a.m. one
That's
for,
fine with me too. Like either or. Wait, is
yeah,
there 11 a.m. on the 21st?
11:18. Yeah, and it's a slightly cheaper deal, or supposedly.
Why are you getting 11:18 on yours and I'm not? Like on my screen,
Are we on
it
Palm
just
Beach
jumps.
National
Yeah,
21st?
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
21st of December. It jumps literally from 10:45 a.m. to 11:42 a.m. Like there's no in between on my screen.
Really?
That just tells me that this algorithm is showing you randomness.
I don't know. Or maybe mine's cached because like I check this a lot. See,
Yeah, maybe.
does it let me do it? Hot deal. Who wouldn't? Why would they give you the option to not choose the hot deal, right? Like just
Yeah,
fucking.
it's like why am I gonna give you extra money
Oh, I see why. Because I'm dumb, dude.
like to one
Because
player?
this is only for one dude.
Oh damn! Because you're
That's what.
showing to like a
And this one's
random.
also for. Oh, is that why? Because you clicked 4 people and then it goes away.
Yeah. I click 4 people.
That's why
Yeah.
I didn't have any
Okay.
filters yet, and then take off walking. That's why it changes up on you. Okay.
Let me take off the walking 'cause I left walking on.
But yeah, so the 11, yeah, I mean noon is still, I guess, okay. So I'll double
Yeah,
check with everybody
11:42.
what time they're
Yeah.
good with, but if an hour difference saves us all $20, I think actually everything's closing from 1 to 5. We'd be playing at like hard twilight if we take 4 hours again, which we probably would. So
Yeah.
so we might get in all
I don't mind starting a
18.
lot earlier. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
I
mind
think
starting
just for
earlier. I could
that we
get my
should
money's
just
worth.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think for that we just start earlier because at one we're
Yeah.
our slow asses with 5 people, we're gonna cut it close, dude. We're gonna cut it
And I
mad
am
close.
also up for showing up earlier, like an hour earlier than
Yeah,
that, to like
most
hit
of
the
these
actual
guys.
range. To like,
Oh no, we can't do that with these animals. At least Michael, dude. Michael's
yeah,
my guy, and we talked about it. I make fun of him for it all the time. He actually, you're part of the problem. You and him, fucking, you get like 100 balls and you'll demolish them in like half a second, and you'll be like, damn, dude, I gotta go get another bucket, and then your hands will be set on fire by the time like we get on the course. And I was like, you're bleeding, dude. Like, stop fucking swinging the club like at the range.
hey baby.
It's a warm up. It's not a
It
full
didn't hurt me
workout.
at the range last time we played the John
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
John Prince Park. Yeah, no, like
Yeah,
my
that
Michael's was still the
it was
funniest.
fine.
We
That we
we went to the range together a week before we played at his friend's country club, right? And he burned through like 200 balls. And he like had blisters in his hands and he was bleeding and shit. And he like bandaged them to the point that like a
goddamn.
week later he still had to wear band-aids while we were playing. And I was like, what the hell,
Yeah,
dude? I was like,
that is
relax.
that is an animal.
Yeah, that's what I was just
What
like,
the hell,
I
bro?
was like, you gotta stop, dude. I don't know. I was like, you're not allowed to warm up with more than like, I don't know, 50, 40 balls or something.
Yeah,
Like,
I thought you were
because
more saying. I was like, I don't know what's wrong with warming up. I thought it was maybe because you go slow through balls. Like you just buy
no,
the smallest
yeah,
buy the bigger
I
balls.
go
It evens out.
slow through the range and just, actually see what I'm doing and practice or whatever. You guys are just like bombing shots and and you're just like, yeah, that's what's
Also, like
happening.
warming up.
That shouldn't be a warm up, dude.
You gotta
That's
get
like deep, dude.
it's a warm up, bro.
That's not a warm up, dude. Oh my
Came
God.
here to
But
play for
yeah,
keeps, baby.
I gotta call these people and see how we do it with more than four. Cause if we do it online, I'm obviously gonna have to book multiple tea times. But if I call them, I think they'll just do it
Yeah,
all for me. That's what I'm hoping. They'll just figure it
yeah.
out. So.
They let because that's also like a weird grouping. 5 people. That's like no not normal either.
Yeah, we have to be like, don't. Yeah, because if we do it online too, it could be the chance of them, slapping you with somebody, and I'd be like, nah, he's with us.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Or that extra person because you are taking up a different tea time. They want to fill out the course because it's
yeah, they
Sunday. They're like,
definitely
hey, they're
will
gonna
want to
throw
fill up
three
the
extra
course.
people onto that
hmm
other thing. So it's like that guy's
Oh,
playing with some
yeah,
randos.
that's what I'm saying. Like they'll put you with
Yeah,
somebody else, or whoever, right? And I don't know who was gonna. I wanted to
yeah,
be alone when we played with Bobby so that you guys could talk, cause like I figured it'd be cool. But
yeah,
I don't know. I just don't like putting any other people alone, so I'd also be willing to be the last guy.
yeah,
So whatever. But I don't know. One time when it was just me, John, and Michael, Michael was our third guy, and you know what? 3 people is not bad when one's alone in a cart, because like you can drive relatively close to each other and still hear and like talk in the conversation. When we were 3 people, did you feel
yeah.
like super left out or not really?
No, not at
No,
all.
right?
Also, I had to
Like
keep my distance for
yeah,
legal
but
reasons.
but I mean like you were still there. We were still pretty close
I was
together
still
the
there the whole
entire
time.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like we were never like, oh,
I
that
just
guy's
couldn't
like
partake
way out.
in some of the fun,
Yeah,
but as for other reasons,
yeah. I
no,
I just
it was
figured
chill.
yeah,
I also didn't mind riding the fucking cart alone. 'Cause I was just like, all right, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
yeah. No, I was making sure you weren't like, oh man, I'm bored, I'm left alone or,
No,
something
not
like
at
that.
all.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Like that isn't like too
No.
bad. With 5, that's when I'm like, oh man, I don't
Yeah,
know, because then everybody's definitely split looking for balls or whatever.
yeah.
So, but yeah, that's gonna be a good fucking time, dude. That's gonna be. Oh,
That should be good.
no, 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 it's gonna be a good time. Yeah, yeah. Never mind. I was thinking of this Sunday. It's not this Sunday. It's next Sunday.
No, it's the following Sunday.
The
Just let me know
following.
what it is, and if you gotta pay up front, that way
No,
I'll go ahead.
even last time
Is able to reserve it.
yeah, you at Palm Beach National, I think you just reserve the spot and then you pay over there. I don't think I've ever upfront paid for Palm Beach National. So,
Okay.
yeah. So we should be all right with that.
Are there cart girls at Palm Beach National?
Yes,
Is there?
yes, there are cart peoples,
Or
girls,
car peoples. Yeah, I don't really care who it is, but
rangers.
if there's alcohol being traveled onto the
Yeah.
court,
Oh yeah, dude. This is the place where let's see if it's still actually now that we're back on it, because this is what I don't remember. This will be a hilarious thing for you to see for the first time too, if it's still on here. All right, book a tea time. Yeah, whatever. Sure. No, it doesn't say it here, and I don't want to fill all this out right now.
where it would be like, oh, include
Uh,
all this extra shit already off the bat, or
no. Hold on.
it seems like they updated their website, but the website's also missing like a bunch of information. Like there's no
Like what?
information on the range and what size baskets they offer, what their prices are on the range of the balls. Like
Yeah.
that's just non-existent. It's like we have a range, but it's like
Range.
cool.
Learn more. Yeah, it doesn't work. Nice.
Yeah, they're still getting the
That's
kinks out.
that's great. No, it doesn't say it here. Let me see if I can pull it up on my thing and maybe share a screenshot. Sorry, I just think it'd be worth. No, it doesn't say it here either. Reservation details? No. Come on, man. Where does it say it? If I don't find it in the next one, I'll just tell you. Yeah, it's not here. So somewhere, maybe it's when you book it, because it's not in my emails either. Um, but even when you go to the place, it's stated there, um, that um, part of the tea time and part of the fee and the guy's just there anyway is that you get a free shot as you walk up to the
Or
course,
shit.
and it's like literally written in the tea time. It's like what's included in your tea time is blah 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 blah, and a shot to start the round. And I was
That's
just
ridiculous.
like, and I was like, that's amazing, dude. And then and then while you're driving around, also tailor-made burner, driver, and woods, $30. Damn, but that's that good shit, dude. They don't know what they got. I think those are pretty
That's what I'm
solid.
saying.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
like, hey, I might just pick those up just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, they might be worth, man. For $30, you don't even lose, dude.
I know. I was like
Yeah,
wondering, I'm like, how old are those?
100 years old, brother. But like that's that good, huh? So yeah, and then the one of the marshals, player assistants, rangers, whatever. They all have different names. Whatever you call the
Yeah,
guy that just runs around the court. I mean
yeah,
the course, and checks in on everybody and or moves them along if you're
yeah,
playing
yeah.
slow and shit like that. He in this course he's the one offering the shot, not the cart girl. So the cart girl,
That's ridiculous.
you get like, oh, give me the
Yeah,
drink or
your
whatever, the
beers. Yeah,
food and whatever, right? And
yeah.
this guy, he's running around like, hey, you need a shot? Like that's
It's
all he
fucking
does, dude.
wild.
It's so fucking crazy. And then it's a free shot even when he gives it to you. So like you can give him a
Oh
tip.
shit.
Yeah, so most likely he just like
What
gets
the
tipped
fuck?
out. But
Debauchery is going on up there by you.
this is Palm Beach National, dude. It's a party, dog. Fun and
Apparently.
friendly, bro. Look at that. Yeah, no, their vibe is just awesome. But like the thing is like for such a wild vibe, like look, this is so nice. This is their range, right? The TVs, actually I haven't even noticed if those TVs are there still. I don't even look at them, but the TVs behind them, these
But
are
didn't they just
the
upgrade to like the whole new, yeah,
that
track
building
rooms or whatever?
behind them. No, no.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
that.
what they still use. These little TVs back here are they're in range. It's like their top
Yeah,
tracer, but it's in range. It's
yeah.
this one, and it's so good. And then it keeps all your trackings for you and stuff. They
But
changed
that's like
how
that
it
new
works a little
bars.
too. But yeah, this building directly behind this range, all these doors are open now, and you can just walk right into the bar, and that's their pro shop too. So we walk in here now, and we book in our check in for our tea time. You can order a drink and order food, and hang out here. Like it's fantastic.
Shit.
Yeah, no, the place is, and so like it's the perfect mix of like cool casual, but also like fun and like very well maintained, and like
How's the actual
upscale.
course maintained?
Yeah, very well, very very good. Not
Very
like,
well.
yeah, yeah, dude. It's where have you been with me again? Lake Worth Beach, trash. Boynton Links, fine. It's gonna feel like a very nice course for you.
Lake Worth wasn't horrible. It was just like it wasn't.
No, it
This was a
was.
smaller
I'm
course.
I'm
It
more and
wasn't
more
that
upset
nice.
about it as I keep thinking about it. Like I'm so happy we didn't pay full price for that one because
I didn't
it,
think we paid $35. It was like
yeah,
32 bucks, 33
yeah,
bucks.
dude. It was just it's such bad conditions at Lake Worth, man. But yeah, no, the course here is really nice. This is a this looks like a piece of it. Yeah, this is the so that's I think the 18th hole if I'm not wrong here. So that means this should be. Is this the range? How it used to look? Because then this would be the par 5 at the beginning. Yeah, this is the par 5 tee time right here. Yeah, yeah. Oh, wow. This is an
So it's just
old
miss.
picture. Very old.
That's
This
like where
house
the
isn't
new
here.
building's at.
Yeah, this house is not here. This is where the range is. This is the 10th
So that's where they
hole.
put
I
that
mean, the
giant
18th
warehouse.
hole. No, it's not even that size. Like, this is a parking lot.
I'm saying that. Oh, okay. So where's that warehouse that we see
It,
behind the driving
like,
range?
like here-ish, I guess.
Okay.
If this is what I think it is, it looks like it. But this would be such an old picture because it's completely different from this now. Yeah, they gotta update their website for sure.
It, yeah, their website. Somebody got fired in the middle of updating the thing because like, it's like I don't even know why this is launched in the way
It's
it is.
yeah, and it's funny because like it's definitely better than when I first saw it. Like,
Yeah.
and you even notice that it's changed a little bit, and you've only clicked on it, clicked
Yeah.
around in it.
Jumped on it once or twice.
Yeah, but no, the course is nice. It's very well maintained. Let's see. We got some Google Maps or something. You've actually you could even see it on a lot of very recent YouTube videos. I don't know what happened, but you
Yeah.
know how I'm like balls deep in the YouTube golf stuff too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they I think like 5 creators in less than like a month all fucking recorded at this
Played this.
place. Yeah.
Oh shit.
And I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, see that's the range and the stuff behind it. Here's the new building and little outdoor
Has
seating.
Chazzy or anybody from the big guys from these things have actually played here recently, or some
From
smaller creators?
I mean, from the Internet Invitational, the good people were recorded here recently, and
Okay.
their sister brand now, which is Good Girls. So this is the 18th hole. They also recorded
Why
there,
do you gotta why do you gotta separate them? You can't just be good across
cause
the board.
yeah, you can't. So this building doesn't exist anymore. I don't know what the fuck this is or
Okay.
was. This is an old ass picture. This
Yeah,
was
it's like
their
like a
old.
banquet,
This is their old. It's still
pro
there,
shop.
old pro shop, but now they don't use it anymore because they're in the new building. But this is still here.
It might
And
be
this
like
and right
storage or
here, this bunker, yeah, is the
yeah.
bunker behind this little putting chipping green. This it's a little baby practice area. Yeah, this
Okay.
is gone, dude. That's nuts. It's a super old picture. So I won't even try and base it off of these, man. Yeah, I don't recognize this. Pretty wild. And they should probably
How's the
update some of these. Yeah, look at that. This
how's
is
the
the
pro
range.
shop
It looks
there?
completely different.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, now it's half a restaurant. It's kind of awkward how it's set up right now. I I don't think this is
No
a
idea.
new picture.
That's a video.
It's a video. So it's got to be new, right? I mean, yeah, this is new. So right
What's that?
there, this is a bar, and I guess
Yeah.
not that end. So the other end of the bar is where you check in for your tea time. is
That's
the
random as
it's
hell.
the two dudes who are like, yeah, what's your tea time? I'm like, dude, am I ordering a beer right now? Like it's and so
Yeah,
they have like merchandise on the other side there, like on stands and stuff like that. But this side's the
that's kind
as
of
you said,
crazy.
it's so weird. Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's kind of
So is there not a
awkward to
lot of
be
merch in
honest.
there in that pro shop then? Is
Not
this
not
more?
that I really noticed, not like a whole lot, but I mean, I guess enough.
I feel like I guess like they're banking on selling food and stuff like that. But
I
I would think
guess
all
because
that you'd still
yeah,
want like
you're
a decent
yeah, you know what?
you
We'd
know
have to see again because I felt like their old pro shop, that weird building that not
yeah,
the this one, the one that was this one,
the little one, yeah.
um it definitely had a lot of merch of all kinds. Like I still wear their golf belt. They have a fantastic golf belt. Um so and their little logo is really cool too. The little dude on the golf ball.
Yeah.
It's a cool logo. And they even have branded gloves that I had one until the glove went bad, but it came with a ball marker, and the ball marker is a little dude, so I kept it.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
yeah. Oh well. But yeah, no, it's gonna be a good time. Definitely highly recommend. And it's like a sneaky hard course, is what I keep telling others when I'm talking to like the guys that I work with now about it. Because they're like, oh, what courses do you go to or recommend? And I was like, Palm Beach National. After playing it a couple times, you'll like when you first play it now, obviously I don't know if you'll even notice or remember or care to, but like I don't think you'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, this is hard, right? Or like, or this is out of control. Like you'll still think Boynton Beach Links is harder, like guaranteed, right? But then,
Yeah.
oh, I remind me to tell you a story about that actually, the Boynton Beach Links in a sec. Uh,
You want to get or if I
Hold
just heard
on,
some shit.
I'm gonna write to you. No, to remember right now. I'm so I don't even remember. Anyway, so like, um, I lost it all, dude. Where was I? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, that it's harder. It's not as hard as Boynton Beach, but I think it is because like while you're playing it, you feel like you should be able to get to stuff and see things and and get around the course well. Are you still there? It's
Yeah.
pretty okay.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
And
here.
then but then I've played it now like 3 or 4 times, and I feel like it just gets harder somehow. And you're like, oh, I know where this goes. I know this opening now. Like it's a memorable course in that sense too. But then you're just like, fuck, that was harder than I thought to get here or there or to get out of here. Whatever. It's like sneaky hard. It's weird, in that sense.
And you're talking about Boynton Beach specifically
No, I'm
or
talking about
Palm Beach
I'm
National.
talking about Palm Beach National. Yeah, sorry to
Okay.
clear it up. Palm Beach National is like sneaky hard. Boynton Beach Links is actually hard, and that's where the second story is. So I'm gonna go with that. So in my other job that I was telling you about now, I'm obviously with a lot of golfers, right? And there's in golf the PGA certifications and the management stuff and all that stuff, right? Like the how to get jobs in the PGA or in golf in general. Do you know anything about this or not really, or why would you?
Yep. No, no, not
No?
really. Go ahead.
No? Okay.
Enlighten.
Enlighten us. So let's start with Google. So Kaiser's a big apparently golf school for this too, right? Here in South Florida in West Palm. Um,
Kaiser, like Kaiser
yeah, the
University,
university.
Kaiser College.
See, call it the golf Kaiser University is shit.
I don't know
Half
when the
of
hell it became a university. I remember the old commercials.
but half of my team or staff at this job are at Kaiser in their golf program. I was just like,
Oh,
Jesus
nice.
Christ.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
What
pretty
do you actually
wild.
get out of that? It just helps you like with golf management or like coaching
I honestly
or
don't
actual
know.
playing.
I
Like what's like the end goal of that? Is it actually just like
no clue because like this is not associated. Like you still do the PGA, these certificates that I was going to talk about
yeah,
separately. So I genuinely have no idea what, the golf university would offer because you still have to do this on the side, right? Like,
on the side. So you actually get like your accreditation from these people.
yeah, from the PGA, yeah.
I guess because
So
like the same thing as like you go to law school, but you still gotta pass the bar. It's like just
I
because you went to FAU
guess,
law school,
but this is like oh, I can take the bar without going to law school. You
you
know,
technically
that's
could. Can you not do
can
that
you?
with the
I
PGA
don't
thing? I don't know. I
no.
would think so.
No.
Wouldn't
There's
you be
no
able to?
shot, dude.
Like if you had the information, you could just go in there because you played all your life. You're like, oh, can I just do this?
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Can I take the Yes, you can take the bar exam without law school in a few states. What? California, Vermont, Virginia, and Washington. What? Dude, yeah, so then it's like that, dude. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I thought I heard like of some cases of like inmates that have been, stuck in jail for so many years that they've just read up the material and just
And
taken the
pass the
exam
bar.
from jail and passed the
That's
bar. So when they got out, they're like, hey, I'm a lawyer.
crazy, dude. No
You got all that time to
way.
kill, might as well do
Well,
something.
then it's exactly like that, I guess, dude. Like, because yeah, you can just go and get PGA certifications directly, but apparently you can also go to school to, I guess, help you to get
Yeah,
them. I don't know. But yeah, so the PGA certifications, I don't know why the first one didn't take me to it. I want the like, so associate, there's got to be like a diagram of all of them. But
or
anyway,
show you which
this is fine.
courses they
This
play.
is mostly what I wanted to talk about. So like,
Yeah,
um, so there's different ones, right? There's the associate, which is this first one, which is like kind of general entry level. You know, I want to start my career in golf, right? And then it
yeah,
goes through other ones that like direct you to, oh, I want to be like the head groundskeeper for golf courses, or I want to be, you know, the director of golf, or you know, that kind of stuff, or I want to be a teacher and give lessons, right? There's different certifications for all those things related to golf, and I think more or whatever, right? Um, and to even start, apparently you have to be a complete sicko in golf because this is the associate one, right? And this is what some of the guys, leading back to the Boynton Beach story, some of the guys were telling me about their thing. The
yeah,
pat is what it says here, playing ability test, right? You have to shoot 36 holes of golf in one day, right? And
yeah.
then and then what's it say at 15, so I guess hard courses or hard enough courses. Wow, I didn't know that part about the hard enough courses. And you have to not only obviously just play it, but you have to get a certain score to
So not only are
pass.
you learning about it, you actually have to be fucking decent at the game too.
That's what I'm saying. No, not decent, fucking good. Because the score to pass, he said that if you get 379s, you fail. So it's like you have to play
Holy shit,
78 three times
we're
or
better.
lower, right? Because like that would be like
God damn.
that would be the maximum, score to pass. So what is 78? It's plus six, right? So you have to shoot six or under, or even par three times in a
That's
row, back to back
nuts.
in one day to fucking pass this pat test, dude. And I was like, that's
The fuck?
actually insane. It's not like, oh, like me and you would have no
Yeah.
hope and dream of doing this right now.
No, not
Uh,
anytime fucking, yeah.
like you have to be an absolute sicko
But I'm
to
also guessing
fucking
if you're doing this, it's like you have the time off to be able to fucking dedicate your life to fucking doing
yeah,
this, because like,
but and you clearly have to because dude, this is a ridiculous
yeah,
score, dog. Like
yeah, these
actually
are.
the
Have you
Bob
played some of these courses that they play? I see like
Yes,
South
we
Winds.
did. We played it. We played Boynton Beach Links. That's like that's
It,
the crazy part. So
did we?
Boynton Beach Links.
That's
Um.
not one of the courses that they play on this on the college program. Is that
Oh
what's listed on their
yeah.
website?
Oh no, but
It,
it is where this guy took his pat.
oh,
That's
he
what I'm
took his
getting
pat.
at.
Okay, because they play
So.
at Okahili, Park
hmm
Ridge,
Oh, you're
Osprey
talking about
Point,
the Kaiser
South, the
course?
Kaiser. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Kaiser
yeah,
students get free access to all those municipal courses that
yeah.
are listed.
Okay,
It's not where they take the pad. It's just like they just get
okay, okay.
free ins, part of being Kaiser. So that's a really good deal for them
Yeah,
too. So they
nice.
literally play free golf as much as they want at any of these courses. plus the ones that like for me that they work at, which is crazy, you know, like they're
Yeah.
loaded on the golf, you know, free tee times, which is nuts. It's great.
That is
Um,
great.
so then yeah, so like so that one of the guys that just passes Pat that I work with, he was like, oh, I had to play it at Boynton Beach Links, and I was like, damn. I mean, I was like, you know what's funny about Boynton Beach Links? I told him, you know, that guy told me it was easy, and that's why I took you, right? And then he was like, fuck that, that course isn't easy. He's like that. He's like, I barely passed my pat because of that fucking course. This shit was hard. And I was like, God damn it, dude. A dude who was able to pass the pat, you know, like shooting no more than 6 over par, and he's apparently disgusting. He normally shoots like scratch or like a little bit under, right? He thinks that Boynton Beach Links course was hard, and I was like, that, it's like that
Dude, that thing
shows
was
you, bro.
hard on the front
It,
nine, and the back nine I was just like, oh, you thought that was hard? Get
yeah,
fucked.
the back nine definitely just kills you, dude. It's so nuts,
Even the
and
people we were with, they're just like,
yeah.
they stopped talking as much as they were because they were just angry.
Yo, that's right, dude. They were like happy at the beginning, helping you out, and talking about
They still
random
helped out on the
shit,
other end, but they
making
got much more
jokes.
serious
Yeah,
between
but
themselves because they're just
yeah,
like
they
not
started
having a good
bickering
round.
hard, dude. Yeah, that was amazing. That was
There we
super
go.
funny. That's how hard the course even hit them. They were like, dude, this isn't even funny. And they're members there, dude. Or like, the season holders or whatever.
That's yeah, they're there all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
but for this, so yeah, so for that other guy to say that course is easy, and he like no, he didn't even break 80 the day that I played with him, right?
yeah,
And then for this guy who's just like a total animal and like wins tournaments and was able to pass this pat thinking that same course is hard as fuck, it's just so crazy, it's like all over the place.
that's it, bro. That- I don't know how you can get that low. These guys got to be playing all the fucking time.
Oh yeah,
They got
no,
to be
they're
playing all
they're
the time.
insane. One guy is young as hell. The guy who just passes Pat is like 33, right? And
Hmm.
then the guy that I'm about to tell you about, he told me he's like, "Oh, I'm 21." He's like, I just like playing golf recreationally, like for fun, right?" And I was like,
Yeah,
"Okay, cool." And I was like, that sounds good." Like he's just, and then he's like, "But I do want to work in it." And I was like, "Okay." He doesn't want to be a pro player, you know.
yeah,
And he was like, I don't want to be a pro player because like I don't like the grind and like the endless like, oh, I gotta putt for 8 hours, and like I gotta the little
yeah.
dumb things like that. I was like, yeah, that's fair. And I was like, so then what do you normally shoot? And he's like, dude, I'm a 5 handicap. I was like, get the I was like, you shoot fucking, would that be 72 plus? Like, you shoot like 78, like easy, like all the time. Like, what are you talking about? I was like, you say you're recreational, like, you're a
That's
fucking
crazy.
really good golfer, dude.
He's like, yeah, I like to
It's-
play.
Yeah, it's a chill game, dude. Like,
Just a chill dude. He's
yeah,
a chill
man.
guy.
No, a lot of actually everybody I work with at this job is like so cool and so chill. But like the difference in like golfing ability is so wild, dude. Like they're all so good. It's crazy. Like the most chill, or I mean like how am I saying? It's like the worst, but I don't want to say the worst guy, right? But like scoring wise, right?
Yeah,
Technically, other than me, right, who like obviously just started,
yeah.
they
So it's like
shoot
a
like
novice.
yeah, they shoot like an 82 all the time. And I was like, "What, dude?" And he's like, "Yeah, and everybody else is like fucking just ridiculous, like they're all like at scratch or below." And I was like, "What are we talking about, dude? You're all a bunch of sickos."
He's like, I'm just gonna take my clubs and go home and
Yeah,
cry.
yeah, right. So,
It's like
oh
how I
man.
felt back in the day, like when you like learning how to like play an instrument, and then you see
Mhm.
somebody else like play something crazy shit, and be like, I don't even know why I have
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
Like, what
you're
am I
like
even doing here?
yeah, I that for instruments I would say I get because obviously I play. So like I
Yeah,
know when somebody's like really fucking good, I'm just like,
yeah,
damn,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
that's
These
that
guys are
guy is
animal.
insane, you know. And
That's always what, like what my uncles would say is like, you want to get good at an instrument, you want to get good at guitar, you got to be a loser for 6 months. You got to lock yourself in a room for six
yeah,
months, and you just got to dedicate yourself to that shit day in day out,
yeah,
doing your fucking scales, doing
I
all your
mean
shit, and then you're
that's
gonna be
like
good at it
the
afterwards.
Yeah, it's like the 10,000 hours thing, right? Like
Yeah,
it's just time and consistency will make you good.
yeah.
You know, it's something
You
like
gotta just
the
dedicate your fucking mind to fucking getting around the fucking concepts of it, fucking
yeah,
ins and outs of it. Once you got that down, it's fucking second nature.
exactly.
Granted, there's other techniques you can pick up down the road, but like once you get like the fucking core shit down, it's like all right, everything else is fucking easy.
Yeah, or
'Cause at the
like
end
just
of the day, a lot of
variations
math,
of it.
yeah, and music is fucking technically like fucking rhythm and all this. It's technically fucking math to a certain
Yeah.
extent.
That was one lie that I thought was hilarious that didn't work for me, but apparently did work for me after our conversation from last week. But like they were like music students or like band kids are better at math than, you know, the average student. And I was like, "Pfft, bullshit. You know, like when I was in high
Yeah,
school, I was like, I'm fucking trash at math. But then, as we talked about last week, I went all the way to
yeah,
fucking like calculus 2 and shit.
yeah,
And I was like deep in it in college.
yeah. You're just like, oh,
I was like,
fuck,
oh,
I didn't do any of
now
this.
now that I think about it, I'm like, fuck, they were right, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
like, you didn't take it? I never took any AP
I,
classes. You're like, what? You didn't take any of that shit? It's like, no, bro, I
yeah,
like group work. Like, I sat in on those classes like, this is bullshit. These
yeah.
kids aren't actually learning anything. They're fucking just cramming for these exams. They don't know shit about fuck.
I didn't even
It's like
cram,
the
dog.
fucking
I just
asshole
took
kid in the
them.
middle is doing all the work.
Yeah,
Everybody else is like pretending to work.
yeah, dude. I pretended hard.
It's like on top of that, like the gifted program and some of those AP classes are just fucking people with a lot of autism had to be grouped away from the regular kids because like
Probably, dude.
they couldn't function.
Yeah, probably, man. Dude, where did I go off here now? Well,
I don't know. We're all over the place.
we're
We went
all
from
over the
golf
place.
to
To school and to something. And
autism.
but look, dude, I can't wait to. Hopefully, I play with some of these guys too and see it like in person, because they're the
Yeah,
way they talk about one another. I'm just like, I was like, dude, you guys know, because they say it like real casually and like, yeah, he's not that good, or like he's all right, or this guy's really good, you know. But I was like, but handicap wise, you're all like a few shots off of each other. You know, you're like, you know, 1 to 7 shots off of each other. It's not that deep, dude. Like, and at the bottom of the scale, like you guys are all so good. It's crazy.
that's wild though. It's just like they're shooting
Yeah.
that well because like I
Uh,
just like playing casually.
yeah, it's casually,
That's just
dude.
like I pick it up every once in a while.
Yeah. Shake off the cobwebs, dude.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
what? What are
What
you
are you
talking about,
talking?
bro?
Yeah, that's not. Oh, you know, one thing I
Fucking
am
man.
pretty happy about though, one of the many secret benefits is it's like if you're nice to, especially the core, like the people who give lessons,
Yeah.
um, the like actually give lessons all the time, because some members have to do it like every now and then, but like the
Yeah.
main just instructors. They'll be like, oh, we won't even charge you for lessons. Like, we'll just help you out, or, you know, give you like 30 minutes or something, you know, whatever. And I was like, sick, dude. I'm gonna fucking come
Jeez.
by and be like, you free? Let's get a quick lesson in. But even then, all these other sickos or the instructors will be like, oh, you know, we got a few minutes. Like, let's see your swing. Let's hit a couple balls or whatever, right? And every
Yeah.
time somebody new has asked me that, right? Because it's different people that you work with in shifts and stuff.
Yeah.
Thankfully, up until now, they've all been like really happy or like surprisingly impressed by like how my swing and all my grip and everything looks like. Because you know, I keep telling them I'm brand new and I just started and I'm still
Yeah.
shooting at hundreds, and then so they're expecting me to have like, you know, weird and wonky swings or like
Yeah.
something like that, and they're always just like, no, that's pretty decent. I was like, they're like, that's
The
pretty like every time they're just like, what? Like
so
that's fine.
if that's the case, then it's like, how are you getting more strokes off your swing? Is this making more of like
Yeah.
reading the course better or
No, or
fucking not fucking
it's
up?
100% it's just consistency. So like,
Yeah.
because that's like, while yeah, the main mechanics are fine, right? Like I'll still have
Yeah.
an insane shot like that one that I did at the par 5 in Lake Worth, where like
Yeah.
I just bombed it all the way from my like 3 wood I did its full max of like what 210, 220 or something when I never hit it that far, and
Yeah.
landed it like a foot away from the thing for birdie on a par five. Like that's never gonna happen again.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
or like I can't do that consistently, right? But then my next shot, I'll fucking like strike to the side or whatever. So it's like I can get a really good shot, but I'll get it once every like 5 to 10 shots or something like that. And
Yeah.
so that's all I need to figure out is how to consistently do that good shot that I'm capable of, in my little swing mechanic. And so like each one has tried to give me something different. They're like maybe you could change a little bit, like the grip, move it a little more, or one guy was like, oh, you should like put in your feet instead of out, because I was like I started that way and then I switched, and then another dude was just like, oh, he's like, you gotta put more weight forward, and like I would try them and do this and that, and some of them I like adapt or kept, and others I was just like, no, this
Yeah.
isn't right. But it's in reality, it's playing more is basically the thing, like to get just more consistent. So I'm able
Okay,
to hit it
well,
every time, right?
it's
And
consistency. I see what actually works for you within that consistency, like
yeah,
what's
because
getting you consistent
Yeah, because remember when
based
I
on those
told you,
tips.
and I tell you still, and I tell Nielsen, but when I
Yeah.
started, I was like, I'm not concerned right now whether it stays straight or goes left or right. I just need to hit it
Yeah.
every time because I'm missing sometimes, which is wild, right?
Yeah.
And then you focus on like where it's going. But so like I'm finally back to, I can hit it 100% of the time. I'm not gonna miss the ball anymore, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, I'll still hit it right, left, or center.
Yeah.
And while center is obviously still what I need to aim for, I don't want to, do crazy shot shaping things yet. That's way
Yeah.
deep. I want to stop slicing it at least,
Yeah. Yeah.
So that happens still, well, every now and then. And that was one of the funnier ones. One of the supervisors comes up to me. He's like, "Oh, we got a couple minutes. Let me see your swing, right?" And I was like, all right, cool. And so I drop a ball, and we're not hitting off of grass when we're doing this like us, right? We're doing in the back, like in the mulch and shit. So like it's,
Okay.
they're not great
Not even the
lies and
best
like good
condition.
ball.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's like we're just doing it off of the side of the building, right?
Yeah. You're
Like,
yeah. You're playing in the rough pretty much.
yeah, no, literal mulch, by the way. Like I'm not
Yeah.
like we're hitting off of. And so like I was like, okay, cool. And he didn't say anything at first, right? He's just quiet and like seeing what I do, and I do my setup and whatever. And then I go and I swing, and it was perfect. It was beautiful. The shot goes out and it's dead straight. And I looked at him and I was like, that was fucking beautiful. And he was just like shocked. He was just like, what?
Yeah.
Like what the hell? That was like that. Like okay. And then he's like, all right, try again, try another one. All right, the hardest shank to the right that you could
Shit.
possibly imagine, and then that it hit a tree, and it bounced so hard off the tree that it went back and hit the building behind
Oh my God. He's
me.
like, okay,
And then he
okay.
was like, all right, that's more of
That's
what
more
I
about it.
expected. And I was like, yeah, 100 shots deep here, brother. You know?
Shit.
But like that's basically my problem is being able to hit even like a halfway decent shot, like
Yeah.
70% of the time, 80% of the time would be better than now where it's like 50-50, a horrid crapshoot, shank or duff or something wild, but I hit it,
Hmm.
or it's like the god shot of the century that lands a foot away from the thing, or almost
Yeah.
hole in one in that little par three we had. So like, just dumb. It's just like what?
It's fucking.
Yeah, that's what I
It's
need,
wild.
man. Just consistency. But that comes with more
Yeah.
practice. That's all it is, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I
so
don't expect to get good anytime fucking
yeah,
soon. Cause like, what do I
yeah,
play?
not
Like, are
that.
you actually at the course? Like,
Yeah,
I played at two actual courses, like two real rounds and one fucking bullshit, like walk around round, half a
yeah,
round,
yeah.
and
Practice
been at the
round.
range 3 times. So
Yeah,
it's like I haven't put in that much time, but also haven't had the time to go do it
yeah.
either.
No, no. Especially now, me neither. But yeah, no, because when I first got like really into it, man, I was at that range
Yeah.
all the time, dude. Like, and I played like one course a month basically.
Mhm.
So like one course a month, and then like at the range, 2 or 3 times a month. Like
Yeah.
so.
Well, hopefully this coming year that changes.
Yeah,
You're in the range a lot more often.
Yeah,
I
same.
need some more courses. At least try to hit a course maybe once a month.
Yeah, the once
Hopefully.
a month course I think is solid. I would love to keep trying to do that. Uh, I'm just hoping that I can play more at this new place, man, because that'd be so big for me to just free range, free nine
Yeah.
holes. 9 holes is still 9 holes.
Hey, do
Something
you
to
always have to do
spend
the
some.
same? Like, can you switch from back nine and front nine, or is it just a 9-hole course?
It's whatever's available. I can't pick. It's
Okay.
just like, yeah, here's a tee time that's not being used. Walk
Yeah.
through.
Go ahead and use it.
Yeah. So, and it's not like
Gotcha.
it's limited to 9 holes. It's just like with the time change, and you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
start before like 2 or 3. So
So it's like
yes, it's
the
something like
season.
that.
Yeah, is what's
Yes.
fucking you right now.
Yeah, basically. So, cause like if when the sun goes back to setting late as fuck, like we'll be fine to probably do 18 if you start at 2 o'clock. But
Yeah.
if you start at 2 o'clock now, there's no shot. You'll be done by 5:30.
Yeah.
So yeah.
At least makes sense. Though makes
Y-
sense.
Yeah. Wait, what is it? So the sun daylight savings is only an hour, right? But then why does it feel
It
like
well, because we're also heading towards like I don't know if we already hit the winter solstice or not. We're
no,
also
no.
at the
I was gonna say the other way around. Sorry. So I know
what?
everyone's always like, "Oh, it feels darker than it really is." Yeah, bro. It's the sun's gone. But
Well, it's because like
it,
we got shorter days and
yeah.
we're getting an earlier hour of light. Because if we kept the time the same, it'd be if we were an hour ahead. We'd just be sleeping during more sunlight instead of being up
Mm,
earlier. Right? No, what do we? No, if we're falling an hour behind.
I don't know the math, dude. But like, what I was
Yeah.
gonna ask is that
The
like,
idea is that you have more daylight when we have
yeah.
less daylight throughout the year. So yeah,
Yeah.
if you didn't do that, you have less daylight.
So, so
Is
then
the name of the game. That's being done purely like for fucking farming reasons back in the day. Like, there's no reason to be doing this anymore.
it was the
But there's
opposite.
also
The
been studies
farmers
where
stopped doing it because it confused the
yeah,
cows and
like Puerto
animals and
Rico,
shit.
well, it's not like the cows fucking read fucking time either. They don't give
No,
a fuck.
yeah, but it apparently was. They were like, because they're like,
But the problem is, there's been
waiting to
countries
be
and studies
fed.
where they actually go to fucking
What?
yeah. Let me see.
You didn't say anything. You just said where they go to
Sorry.
and
Sorry.
that's
I
why
got a message there. My bad.
you're good. That's why I was like, what?
I
You're
think it
like,
was
yeah, they used to
Russia. A
go
couple
to.
a couple states in Russia did that where they got rid of it completely, and like they studied like the effects before and after, and getting rid of it completely
Yeah.
was somehow detrimental to the population because they were so used to the change that when they switched over for like a 5-year period, they're like they actually went back and implemented it again because like nah, no, like it did not work out for that population specifically. Like
Like
we
the
want it back.
population of humans or of what?
Yeah, of humans,
Yeah.
not animals.
And where you say this was again?
I think it was Russia back in like the 80s or 90s. They did it like for
So,
like a 5-year period in some
so a bunch
specific
of
state in
Russians
Russia.
were just like, we hate it
Yeah,
here now. Like,
yeah. They're like, no, we want that shit back.
yeah,
China doesn't even fucking recognize fucking time zones. There's only one time zone in all of fucking China.
I'm with it. I mean, I guess,
Well, time zone's
scientific.
different from fucking than fucking daylight savings time. It's like you
I
could be on the
know,
opposite.
but
That's
I
wild
mean,
though. 'Cause that means like in certain parts you're talking about like a 4-hour difference where it's the same fucking time across the country.
yeah,
But the rest of the world breaks up China's time zones, but China doesn't break it up internally.
yes. Okay, I didn't know this, but like, so,
This is
do,
wild, bro.
I mean, but you know
Everybody's
what?
running on different
Like,
times.
not really. They're running at the same time. That's the point.
They're not.
They are.
That's confusing when it comes to like actual like logistical things. Because like if somebody's sending a time for time that's on the actual time zone that everybody else is functioning on, and somebody else is reading their own time, the times are wrong. They're not the same time.
Yeah, but if everyone's on the same time,
But yeah, but internally in the country, but they're
yeah.
doing fucking business with an external fucking parties. Only that country's fucking recognizing that. The rest of the world doesn't recognize that. So it's like it's confusing for I guess
Oh, well,
workers
then
and
they just convert it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like Puerto Rico doesn't recognize like daylight saving time at all,
Yeah,
so they
I
don't jump at all.
You know, when I learned that at United Way, dude, when we worked
Oh,
together,
really?
because I think we even hired her. Maybe not, I don't remember, but there was a lady that it was applying to be. I don't know if she was applying to be. Who did I help? Anita.
That girl Jamie.
I don't remember her name,
What?
but she's from.
Yeah.
She like literally came from Puerto Rico, right? We did
Yeah,
hire her,
yeah,
right? Is
yeah,
that what I
yeah. Oh,
remember? Yeah. Okay.
you don't want to know how that one ended. That
Oh
girl
well,
had
wait,
to
wait,
go
wait, wait,
back.
wait, 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 I don't know, but wait. But then,
Yeah,
I set up the interview with her, right? I
yeah,
get her resume, and I was like, hey, we want to interview you, whatever, like, oh, what
yeah,
time do you want to do the interview? And then she picks a time, and I was like, cool, and I put it in the calendar, and I send her the calendar invite. And
yeah,
then, but she's in Puerto Rico, so she had to Skype us, right, or video chat.
yeah. Or Zoom or whatever you guys are using. Yeah,
And then I get an email and she's like, "Hey, I've been sitting in this meeting for like 15, 20 minutes and nobody's here yet. Is it still happening? Like the interview and this and
yeah,
that?" And I was like, "What are you talking about? Your interview is not for like another hour." She's like, "No, it's
yeah.
not. Like it's right now." And I was like, No, it's not, dude. I sent you the
The invite.
invite
Yeah,
and this and that and whatever." And she's like, "Oh," she's like, "It's because we don't do daylight savings
yeah,
over here." And so like
yeah,
I was an hour off, I guess, or the other way around. One of us was,
yeah,
and so I was just like, "Oh, I didn't know." She's like, "Okay, when are we doing this again?" And I was like, "So I think we have to reschedule for like tomorrow or something because like I don't have time now." I was just like, we were waiting for, or unless you
yeah,
can come back in an hour, right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
then so yeah, it was crazy. But that's how I learned it is because of a
yeah. If it's the
interview
same
mix
person we're
up.
talking about, that
Yeah,
person like pulled some crazy ass stunt at the end when they
yeah.
and like milked that job for all it was worth and like got away with it like dirty. Like
Like
damn.
Suhei, bro. Suhei was crazy. Like,
No,
she
but this girl
finally,
like she finally left. She
yeah.
like resigned. No, but this girl, I guess she had like a family thing and she had to go back to the island, to
Uh-huh.
help take care of somebody, but they let her work remotely.
Yeah.
But then she stopped doing any of her workload for like 4 months, but was still collecting a paycheck for 4 months until they actually told her, "Hey, you haven't actually turned anything in like 4 months, but we're still sending you money."
Wow.
And eventually, like they had like a back and forth, but like the girl almost got like 4 or 5 months of like fucking free pay for doing nothing.
And they
And I was
never
like,
made her
"Hey,
pay it back or anything like that?
nope, nope." Like
Damn.
it was negligence on the fucking management's part at that point. Like
I
you're not
mean,
paying attention to
that's
what's going on.
true. Yeah.
Even though she milked the company, but it was like, hey,
Yeah. You guys
no
were dumb
shame in her
enough to be
game.
milked, yeah.
Yeah,
That's wild, dude. Dude, that place has just the craziest shit happened during that time, dude. It was like
bro, that place is
the
wild. That place is
actual Wild
wild.
Wild West, dude. Like, just
That's
fucking.
like this place. I started out recently. They're like, oh, we're crazy here. I'm like, don't worry, I know what I'm getting myself into. This is not my first rodeo. None of you people are sane. I'll tell you that off the bat. It's like you're working in this type of industry, or none of you guys are sane.
It's like that we're crazy. You're like, I was molded
Like,
by it.
yeah, I'm just like, I know what this is all about.
You merely
I've been here
adopted the
before.
crazy.
I've seen this before.
Holy shit, dude.
Shit. I guess fucking
Oh,
not that.
wait, let me get you this one more story before we get out of here. Is that what you're saying? You were trying to wrap up
Yeah,
or no?
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let me get you this last one and then we'll wrap up right here. But like,
A little bit of a
dude,
shorter week, but we're
this
both
is
wrecked from the
yeah,
jobs.
this is what happened to me recently, and I'm gonna try and find it too. Uh, yeah. So this talks about it. No, but that's not this one. Something like this. See if I can find pictures. Uh, yes. All right.
AI puzzles for login. Oh, like
So
just a little.
so this fucked me up like on Sunday when I messaged you about this. It looks exactly like this, or very, very
Uh,
close to it, but Yeah, none of these other pictures are what I'm looking for. So, oh, oh no, it's not explaining what it is. I thought it would. So, you know how there was CAPTCHA before? It was like prove you're not a
Yeah.
robot, and you click,
It was
street
CAPTCHA,
lights,
and then there was
and
like the one where show you different like pictures, like the guy on the motorcycle,
isn't
or
that
this one
also
had a street
CAPTCHA? Oh
light.
no, CAPTCHA's the
CAPTCHA
letters.
was like that was the word. You had to type in the word that
Yeah,
usually had like strike throughs or it was
yeah,
slightly
just
obscured.
weird shit on it.
But then
Yeah,
they turned the CAPTCHA into the image version of the CAPTCHA where it says like mark the ones with
yeah.
the street lights or the
But
guy on
is
the
it called
motorcycle.
CAPTCHA still, or does it
They're
have a
both
different
CAPTCHA.
name? Okay,
I think they're
that's what I
both CAPTCHA.
thought. Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, is
But I've seen
CAPTCHA
this
like
one
the thing,
too,
like is CAPTCHA the name of the company or the product?
and
Ooh,
I'm
like
not sure.
Bounty, dog. Completely automated public Turing test to tell computers and humans apart. Damn, that's what it stands for. Yeah, and it's the thing,
Yeah.
dude. Wow.
Yeah.
The
Like, I've seen the puzzle
public
version before.
Turing test, dude.
That's crazy. I didn't know
Wow.
that's what it stood for.
Yeah, I mean, this is old CAPTCHA. This is what we're talking about, the
Yeah.
pictures, right?
Yeah.
Well, I
Well,
don't
even the
know.
more simpler one, I'm not a robot, is like the even more simple.
Yeah, but
Click in
this
the box.
one's weirdly easy to fool. And
Yeah.
and then all right,
Yeah.
so
Then you get
then
the ones, the photo ones.
so it's evolved now. So the new
Yeah.
evolution, I don't know if it is Capture or if it's just some other competing company that's definitely gonna win, but
Yeah.
dude, and I felt like an idiot for it. So like it's now a puzzle, not like this, but like in this
Actual
setting where it
pieces.
opens a window. It's not the pieces. Yeah, it's not like a puzzle piece like this. It's not that at all. It's now like a fucking high school or middle school test. Like
Fuck.
you can ask for a logical test, or you can
Yeah.
ask for an auditory test, right? Like with your ears and shit.
Yeah.
And then so like I didn't know what was happening. I had to log into like some fucking streaming service, dude. It's not even that crazy what I was trying to log into. I was just trying to watch some
Shit.
TV, dude.
And it's
And
asking
I
you to do
yeah.
fucking
And
like fucking base fucking
I don't know.
calculus. Like,
And I
hey.
fucking just woke up, dude. I was like, what's happening right now? I'm not fully awake. And the fucking computer and even Stephanie comes up later, I'll tell you why but in the story, but like she's like, what the hell's going on over there? Like um it says take this test in order to log in to prove that you're not a robot, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And then it's like a bunch of different pictures, and it's asking random questions about this picture, you know,
Yeah.
and you have to keep answering. It's like six of them, you know. It's like here's the picture, here's a question about the picture, something like that, right? And then it was like, sorry, you failed the logical test. And I was like, what? And then I was like, so doesn't that mean I'm human? Like, like,
Yeah.
like, isn't this the first time we're failing a test would prove that I'm,
Yeah.
not a robot? Like, I don't know, but it
God
still
damn.
didn't work. It was just like, no, you have to try again. So I'm apparently so stupid that I can't even pass the logical test to log into the
It's
TV
like Netflix is
streaming
like,
service.
no, you can't watch
Yeah,
Stranger Things.
yeah.
Get
It's like
fucked.
this guy's an idiot, dude. Like,
That's fucking wild, though.
and
To
then so
think.
I was like I gotta log in, and I was like, and I need to see this through now, and so
Yeah.
I hit the auditory one, and then this is why Stephanie freaked out even more because I'm here like what is happening, I'm just lost, and she's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck are you doing? And then the auditory one is just like, oh, here's a drum beat, and then it's like, now we're gonna play random audio and only click the drum if you hear a type of drum being played. And I was like, what, dude? That's like a hard test, like if you were an elementary school kid,
Yeah.
right? Because you think of drums as most of them think of it like kind of like rock and roll, like the drum set,
Yeah.
sound,
Yeah.
hi-hat and snare and tom
Not
or
just that,
whatever.
like it's like when you
Yeah.
talk about like Indian music, like from
Yeah,
India, it's just like that drum does not sound like a drum. Like if
exactly.
you've
And that's what I
never
was gonna
seen them
get at.
play it, like that doesn't sound like a drum. That sounds like some I don't know, sounds like some
Something
random
else.
ass string instrument. Yeah, it's
Yeah. And so like that's what I was gonna get at. And so like part of this test was that it was like, okay, first song, typical drum set noises, right? And you were like, yeah, drums, right? Second song didn't have drums or whatever. Third song, it was like the bongos. And I was like, what if I don't know, that bongos are percussion instruments, or I don't know what's making that noise, right?
Yeah.
That's what you were getting at. And because like the Indian box one, there's this like the Cuban box that you like shake or something, or you like rub it. You know what I'm talking about? And
El
no,
cajon.
El Cajon, yeah, you sit on it and you fucking
Yeah,
slap it
yeah.
down. Yeah, that thing sounds wild. That doesn't sound
The
like it.
crazier one is this.
Yeah.
I think it's the Dominican one where it's like a drum head but with a stick in the
Hmm.
middle of it, and you kind of just rub on that stick back, and it makes this weird like high pitch like wow
Well,
wow, which
yeah.
like
See,
in
and
salsa music.
you wouldn't know that those are drums, right? Like they
Yeah,
sound so weird. But then, so that's what I was thinking about. I was like, what if like somebody's taking this and they're like, oh, there are no drums here, or like
yeah,
that sounded weird, but it wasn't a drum, right? And so like they also click this and fail it, and they're like fucked, like they like they can't log into something because they failed the logical test and they failed the auditory test, and you're like,
that's crazy.
what do you do now, But but thankfully I passed the auditory test because I'm a musician, and I was like,
Yeah,
here's all the
but even
different
then
types of
you're like iffy
drums.
about it. You're like
No,
I don't know.
yeah, I was like, dude, this kind of would be a hard test for some people.
Even like those like traditional Japanese drums that they use in like that weird not
Mhm.
weird but like they're like traditional like
Yeah, they're like higher
music where like
pitched
where they
congos, right? The tudum, dum,
yeah, where the
dum.
guy's just like,
Yeah.
just like screaming, and he's like, dong, dong, dong.
Yeah, dude. So like, I was so mind blown that this is the new. I kind of want to see if I can show you a video now, dude. But uh, because man, that was pretty wild. That I had to take this test just waking up just to
Yeah,
watch some TV, dude. And
that sounds crazy.
I couldn't figure it out. Da, 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 da. No. Yeah, no. I think it's like just too new, if anything. One square.
Keep an eye
No.
on that, though, 'cause I'm curious now when
It,
we get hit with some random ass shit.
yeah, dude, try and log into one of these things. After a while, you're gonna get hit and you're gonna think of this moment.
Like, hi,
What
cheese.
else?
And then I pass on the first time, and maybe like, oh no.
Yeah, I'm just an idiot, dude. It's just, but am I wrong on that? Like, if you fail a test like that, like, you should be like, yeah, this is a human, Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it would ever, a failed test would ever prove that it was a computer trying to do that.
I don't know, bro. It's especially like not sound like a fucking old man either, but like, I was hearing some crazy things from like some teachers of like people that were in high school and middle school and like late elementary school are having like problems like very basic like tasks. And it's like, what are you telling me right now? Like apparently a lot of people in high school don't even know their home address like off the top of their head.
Hmm.
And like people in fucking middle school can't read a fucking traditional clock and
Yeah.
having
Is
trouble
that
like tying their
nowadays
own
or
fucking
when?
shoes now.
Now, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll give you the traditional tying your shoes kind of wild, dog. Unless they're
Yeah, tying your
not as
shoes
kind
like
of
what
wild.
do you mean?
But
It's like they didn't get rid of laces. Like they're gonna
yeah,
go digital. It's like what are we talking about
dude.
here? Your mom doing that for you like
Some
before you get
boomer
up?
shit. They didn't get rid of laces, dude.
Like that should still exist. Like I understand like the digital clock thing because like there's
Yeah,
not a
that's
lot of
what I was gonna
traditional
say.
clocks, but
No,
like
and not
but
only
even then it's
that,
like
I
that's
didn't.
also like something like so basic that like you learn like in elementary school
No,
and even
that's what I was
preschool
saying.
and
I did. You know
kindergarten.
what was crazy? That was I didn't learn that in elementary school, and yet
They
it
were
was
sure that like when we worked at
and
fucking United Way, the preschoolers were learning that shit
yeah,
there.
and it was part of the exam to get into the gifted program in my elementary school was how to tell
That's
time
crazy.
on the clock without
Yeah.
the numbers, just by like where the hands are. and
put it
I
on
failed
hard
the
mode
fuck
for
out
you.
of that fucking test in elementary school because of that section, dude. I didn't get a single one of those right.
That's fucking wild.
So even now, I have like it takes me a second to read an analog clock's hands, dog.
Yeah.
I could be like, math 45, all right, you know.
Communist.
Oh my god, dude, how did we get here? Oh yeah, the AI puzzle, dude. I don't know. Maybe I
iPuzzle
should
got
have
me.
just recorded my screen or something, because I was like, what am
I'm
I
sure it's gonna
doing
happen
right
again,
now? Yeah, it's got to happen again, or maybe other
especially when you
people
go
start
log into that
seeing
same site.
and posting about it, dude, because, dude, that's crazy.
That sounds nuts.
Yeah,
Again.
the AI is evolving, man. All right, well, good night,
It was
ladies and
fun.
gentlemen. It was a fun and
Hit it.
Hit it, Joe! Joe, I think we've got our view.